There's me, there's us. There's them. We live in Dorset. So that's me, that's her, that's them. And together we are the Bear Fam. Morning, Bear Fam. How are you? Or should I say afternoon? It's just gone 12:05. Today is Thursday the 16th. Let me just check. No, 17th. What's a day between friends? Thursday the 17th of September in the year of 2020. Sorry, news flash coming up. These days I'm a bit more interested than I used to be. Today's the day we hand over baby bears' boxes. So they're all stacked and ready to go. I've got to pick baby bear up from school and then shoot up to the hospice, where we are meeting James O'Neill. James used to be one of the presenters on Wessex FM locally, and was until its sad demise to a blinking national conglomerate recently. So he always had a side job doing all the fundraising for the Weldmar Hospice Trust in Dorchester. And it was him that I contacted with regard to the boxes. Well, we were in contact before that, but he's the one that's helped me bridge the gap between ourselves and the hospice. So taking them up there today, sort of doing a little official handover just to take a picture so Ellie can have a picture taken with one of the nurses. Not sure how it'll work with social distancing and the like. Yeah, I have asked him if I can film a bit and he said yeah, so hopefully I should get some of it on camera. I got that on camera. Right, now I'm going to have a naughty one of these and then I am going to take the doggies out for their trundle. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to eat something and then take the doggies out for their trundle. Keep forgetting to eat. It's quite good on my waistline, but it's probably not so good in general. Right, there was something else I was going to show you. Oh, my wardrobes arrived yesterday. I was wiped out yesterday. The anxiety of them bringing them... Hang on, let's rest the phone up here. The anxiety of them bringing them here. Those of you that suffer with anxiety will know what I'm talking about. The rest of you will be like, why were you anxious about them bringing wardrobes to your house? The day before, my stomach was churning. I had deli belly and so on and so forth. I was just... Once they'd been... Well, then I set on a cleaning spree because I couldn't have them coming in the house with it dirty. And then I decided I had to pull a load of furniture out so they could get round a corner. And it just went on and on and on. And by the time they'd been delivered and I'd got all the wrapping off, because they were covered in cardboard, and that was another job in itself, I was exhausted. Those of you that suffer with fibro, but you get to the point where you literally can barely hold your own head on your shoulders. So I went to bed at 9:30 last night and I got up at 10:30 this morning with a little interview, interval to say goodbye to Ellie, who got herself up, bless her, and dressed and sorted for school without more than a murmur of from me. So, fag food. Can't think of another. Alliteration. Fag food, footfall. Doesn't work. Fag food. Anyway. Just thought I'd show you the hill today, how beautiful it is. Hey. Kestrel over there. Guarantee me putting the camera on something will always stop it. My tummy is a little unsettled, but that's par for the course these days. I'm meeting somebody I've never met before. I'm doing something I've never done before. I get in a state about it. I think it's too windy up here for me to talk to you any longer. I'll catch you later. Right, Ellie and I are here to hand over Baby Bear's boxes. If you've missed us saying thank you for all the money you donated, thank you.
Thanks.
As you can see, the boxes are back there. They are all ready to hand over. I'm just going to text the chap. I don't think we're allowed to go inside for obvious reasons. So I'll give him a text and we'll go from there. Hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit of footage of the handover and whatever happens thereafter. So yeah, let's get on with it.
It's really long in that, sorry, carry on.
Just ignore her. It's the best way I find. Hi there, how are you?
I'm Julie.
Hi Julie.
Yeah.
I'm Lisa, that's Ellie.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi.
Right,
So-
have you been doing some nice
Yeah,
things?
Ellie
That's
was
lovely.
poorly unexpectedly in the summer holidays and ended up with a gallbladder out, but
gosh,
it meant that she
wow.
spent a week in DCH.
Yeah.
So I think it, for her, it piqued sort of something inside that being stuck, because it was like, Mum, can you get me this? Mum, can you get me that? Because you're so isolated and you're
Yes,
so, and plus the anxiety side of it. She already suffers with anxiety,
Yeah.
so it. So she said there was somebody else online doing similar things for people with anxiety.
Right, okay.
Which she bought one, and she was like, "Oh, I want to do this for somebody else."
Yeah,
So
great.
we had a gran that died in a hospice. So it was like, well, that would be a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
So that's where the
Something
idea came
positive
from.
came out of your experience, so that's good. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Do you want to show the?
I'd love to.
Okay. Well,
We've got 20 of these.
Wow.
hold that for me. Yeah, I run a blog online.
Right.
So what I did was ask the people that watch the blog to
Yeah.
donate money. So we raised £200.
Wow.
So there's some mindfulness cards, some sweets, some
Brilliant.
gel, some shower gel,
Oh, that's
cards,
brilliant.
healing,
Yeah.
like
Lip
a
balm.
mandala
Yeah.
sort of
Oh, right.
nail
Poster,
files,
yeah.
candles, yeah,
Wow.
so just things to make you feel a bit more
Yeah. That's
whatever.
very special, and this little India.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I did a little card just saying who we are and where it came from, and what we are. So there we go.
That'd be brilliant.
Alright,
Thank you.
there's 20, and they're all mostly the same. There's a couple of different bits and bobs, but
Right.
mostly the
What
same.
a lovely idea.
Are you alright to come round the back with these
Should we
boxes
take
for
the
a
box?
photo?
Should we take all the
Yeah.
boxes?
Yeah, it was all enlarged and squishy or something. I don't know. So out it came, yeah. So they say. Do you know what? Since she started ticking, nobody's heard of it, but
Ticking.
ticking like
A tick.
like yeah. Since the general anaesthetic, she's been ticking.
Oh.
Yeah, so she has residual issues, but there we go.
Yeah, I have.
Are you all going to be in it?
No, just Ellie.
Oh no.
You want me there as well? You don't like me? Says the woman that vlogs for a living. Doesn't make any sense, does it? Okay, go on then. What do you want to do?
I'll tell you what, do you all want to grab a box and open it? Taken plenty of times. You love it when I come round with the camera, don't you?
Being too long, yes.
Okay. Ellie, if you just tip yours down a little bit more. Perfect. Okay.
What's it bright?
Sorry.
It's right
I'll tell you what, you hold that, I'll just take a close up of
Yeah, you're a bit OCD-ish, aren't you, about making it all... Everything had to be in the right place, but I'm afraid the transit is not.
I think some of the daycare patients who just stopped coming back might appreciate one of these, you know, because they're living alone and they haven't been out at all. It'd be lovely as well.
Yeah, I just want... Yeah, both of us really want people just to know that they're loved in some respect.
Yeah.
You know, that there's...
Oh my gosh.
They may not have family. It's like me, I don't have any... Well, not really any family about. So if I go into hospital, I'm on my Jack Jones. So, you know, it's an isolating place, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go, OCD woman. So OCD, Ellie.
Perfect.
Okay, marvellous. Oh, you're welcome. You're young and athletic, I'm not. Okay.
Super.
So what do you do sitting here all day, every day? Are you a fundraiser?
No, marketing.
Marketing?
Yeah.
How do you market a hospice?
Well,
It sounds a little...
Especially during COVID, it's been very hard.
Sounds a little
My
sort of...
brother-in-law did. Rode up and down Portland,
Oh, yeah,
there,
Nick.
up to like Port Fern
I said to
Hill.
James about that.
Did he?
73 times.
oh,
Wow.
You interviewed Nick, didn't you?
Nick.
yeah. So he came round yesterday. Actually,
Yeah.
I put his
That's
photo
why-
on Facebook yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's my stepsister's boyfriend.
Oh, is it?
Sister's boyfriend, nice.
Oh,
Got
well.
that, yes.
Yeah, there's these blended families of the
Yeah.
current times.
Yeah.
Her dad's side of things. Yeah.
But then you've done quizzes on, like, because we've had to cancel the Fate, all the outdoor
Oh, I know,
massive
normally, yeah.
fundraisers and things, haven't we?
Yeah.
You know, the midnight walk and all that.
So is everything funded by donations?
Most.
Most.
Less than a third comes from the NHS funding, but the rest is all charity. The shops and everything, they've all been
Yeah.
affected, haven't they? But they are reopening now, and we've got to look a bit. I can't say the word positive, can you? Without it meaning anything else.
Yes.
So it is all
I
changed,
fear we're
but
heading towards
trying...
another lockdown,
I
but,
know. You look at the news today.
but that's I might be
Yeah.
being a bit pessimistic there, but
Yeah, I think they're trying to make it not happen, aren't they? But the way things are going.
Well, they're not going to know because they're not testing enough on it at the moment as well.
that's the biggest thing at the moment. All the
Although,
news and that.
the problem is not actually at the with the testing.
Oh, it's
There
the
are
labs,
plenty of tests
yeah.
there, and actually there was a guy on 5 Live this morning who phoned in, didn't want to leave his real name, but he worked at a testing centre, and he said they're just sat around.
But they
Not-
haven't
not
got
doing
capacity at the labs, have they?
Exactly, yeah.
So they can't
I
inundate
know my
them,
ex-cop, my friends, that
Mm.
they're all saying that, it's like waiting for,
Got more chance of getting Harry Potter
Correct,
tickets.
yeah.
But
Like,
they
somebody
won't be
put-
getting them at all now.
Somebody put a picture of an sort of Arctic explorers climbing over the ice, and then it said Dorset police staff looking for a COVID test. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, marketing a hospice is an interesting. Because
I'm gonna say when you say it's like,
I don't think a lot of people know all of the things that we do. So the things like the day services,
No.
the community nursing. There's an article that's gone on the website today about health and safety, because it's World Patient Safety Day today. So we've been talking about that. When day services started here on Tuesday, as you were saying, we did a photo on social media to say that they were back.
so you full time?
Yeah. So yeah, there's always something going on.
Well, yeah.
How did you come to work here from where you were then? Because you were full time at Wessex.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing radio for 20 years.
So,
Do you miss
the
it? Or,
light.
Yeah, I
do you
do.
miss it already?
No, actually. I
Really?
did. I did another year where I was doing shows at weekends, and then that obviously finished last month.
Yeah.
But I loved my job here. It's fantastic. I mean, because I'd done lots of stuff for Weldmar, danced in their first Strictly,
So you can change
yes.
direction then.
Yes.
There's hope for me, yeah.
judged on all the Dorset's Got Talents.
Sorry,
Oh,
I've just
yeah.
retired from the police. I've just done 30 years in the
Oh,
cops.
right. In Dorset Police.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
What did I do?
Yeah.
All sorts. I started at Bridport as a
As a
PC.
Yeah.
Then I went to Bournemouth as a PC.
Right.
Then I did a load of surveillance work.
Yeah.
Then I got promoted to run the Vice Squad, so I was a DS on the Vice Squad.
Right. Cool.
Then I went and taught a bit, learnt to teach, so taught sort of CID officers for a while.
Yeah.
Then I had Madam and had a career break for a while. When I went back, I was what they call professional standards, so I dealt with complaints against police, which was a difficult job, more difficult than anything else, I think.
Yeah.
Because I ran the sex offender unit. I dealt with sex offenders for a good proportion in the middle.
Yeah.
But complaints against police was probably the most difficult because you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and you've got angry people, but you still feel the tug of alliance towards colleagues, and it's not an easy.
Sometimes you can understand the position they were in at the
Well,
time.
they don't want cops to do it,
through,
but on the flip side, without having been on the streets, you don't understand why or how things come to get to where they get.
Yeah.
So I find it difficult to accept that people are going to do it with no policing knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
Line of duty.
Yeah. So anyway, I've taken up enough of your time.
No,
Thank you.
It's been very interesting. We'll go around the front and get these in. So.
Yeah, well, I was going to just hold on and just have a little interview with you, Ellie, if that's
Okay.
all right.
Do you want to keep? Should I put this in your
Yeah,
room?
you can do. When I come back round, do you want me to take those anywhere, or?
Yeah, we'll have a discussion where they should go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm here for a while. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to
Because what I'll do is I'll do a little article on the website saying why you.
All right.
Yeah. Basically, because I don't do shorthand, so it's going to be a lot easier if I just record the conversation. But it's only for my notes, so don't worry.
Mine's not only for the notes, mine will go on the vlog, just so you know.
I don't care about that.
So I'm just going to pop that there. So, Ellie, just tell me about yourself. So, just tell me how old you are and where you live, what school you go to.
I'm 15. I live in Lee Valley.
Okay, so you live in Weymouth, yeah? Okay, cool. And what do you like doing in your spare time?
I like swimming. Qualified lifeguard.
Oh, yeah.
I go on my phone.
TikTok.
Yeah. TikTok.
So, what was it that happened to you in the summer?
Yeah, I got this huge stomach pain, and it turned out they had to take out my gallbladder. It was all infected and horrible and swollen. But it's sort of like when you're in hospital, it's like you've had all your pain things that you at home that you would never think of.
Yeah, comforts.
Yeah, like you use at home that you never think of taking with you when you go stay somewhere. I was there for maybe a week, so it was sort of like you missed them even though you didn't know you needed them when you were at home.
Yeah.
And it sort of like made you wanna.
Put together all these boxes. Yeah. So, what have you put in the boxes?
We've got word searches. We've got a fold, like a pen that has 4 colours on it. Some tea bags, just a little bit of sweets. We have like a little poster thing. We have little inspirational like cards. There's a card here that says words in it and everything. We've got nail files, shower gels,
Candles.
Lovely. And why was it that you thought the Weldmar would be a good place to donate them to?
Well, maybe a few years ago, my nan died in hospice.
So you obviously thought local hospice would be good, and people staying in somewhere like you did.
Yeah.
And so you got quite a lot of support and help, didn't you, to actually pay for everything in the boxes?
Yeah, we got a YouTube channel. It's family, or that was women. It's changed to now. But we asked them to raise for money and for the boxes and we got £200.
That's fantastic, isn't it? Yeah, lovely. And what does it mean to you to be able to bring them to the hospice and drop them off today?
I feel like proud of me and my mum for doing all this.
Okay, that's good. I think that's all my questions. Is there anything that you wanted to say that I haven't asked you about already?
No, we put our contact details on the card in there, so if anybody sort of wants to get in contact and have a pen pal, or that's there. But beyond that, no.
Super. Lovely. Well, I shall write that up into an article onto our website. We'll share it on the social media. You can share it with all your followers.
So
Yeah.
Excellent.
oh, it's blooming hot out here.
It is warm, isn't it?
Oh, her clothing, just to clarify,
I
that
did have to do this morning because I
when it's
had
PE now, they have to go in their PE kit. They're not allowed to change at
I would have
school.
been in my uniform.
Okay, that's fine.
Right there, fam. Back home now. Well, that was different. We've handed the boxes over, and I've literally just had a message from the hospice to say they've got somebody in daycare today that was feeling down, so they've given them one. And the lady cried. She was so made up that, already it's making a difference. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping us to do that for people. It's a good feeling to know you've done or helped to do something to enrich other people's lives and to light up the dark, so to speak. So thank you so much. So thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll be back soon. Love you, Bear Fam. Take care of yourselves.